Hi everyone, welcome to our weekend update. Last weekend in February, right? I think so. No, it doesn't matter. There's another one, we'll do another one. So you guys know that I am slowly working myself back into readings. I am not prepared to do personal readings at this point. Okay, and I hope you guys can still hang in there with me. I know. I certainly don't want my problems to become your problem. Yet at the same time, I want to make sure that you have good quality work. Okay, so I hope you guys understand. All right, and actually doing these general readings on YouTube is helping me get back into opening myself up to spirit. And it's quite beautiful. I don't know who watched the Twin Flame reading, but the last one I just did, but I noticed from my candle, there was somebody else actually noticed it and it made me go back and look. There was a beautiful purple hue that was coming off the candle, and I just so happened to put a picture of my son, who you guys know went to be with our Lord. But nonetheless, this beautiful purple hue was connecting to his picture, and you guys know that is letting me know that he is with me, that he's with me strong. How beautiful. It was when my oldest brother passed, when my spirituality truly opened up and put me on a completely new path. I allowed it. I went with it. I went with the flow of it. Unbeknownst to what was going to happen, I just knew that I was seeking knowledge. So, and when I lost my sister, the same thing. I don't know. I've lost 5 beautiful people within 6 years, and the one thing I have to say, even in the mourning, the grieving is so difficult, I am letting Spirit open me up as much as possible. I'm letting the experience teach me and evolve me. So, I don't know. I feel like we have one more beautiful spirit on board here for us. Okay. So, I know you guys are tired of hearing about me, and I don't blame you. I'm tired of talking about me. I literally am tired of talking about me. So we're going to do the weekend update. Okay, so starting today, which is the 23rd, 24th, 25th, this is for all signs. This is an intuitive reading, so you don't need to worry about the sign, the astrological sign. You'll know. So if you really tune into your intuition, and I know you guys are just getting more and more in tune. I feel it. I feel it. I don't know. I feel like saying I'm so proud of you all. I'm proud of myself. Like, we are on this journey together. So beautiful. Okay. So you definitely want to allow yourself to settle in. This should not be a long reading, but you do want to still quiet your mind. Give yourself, do a couple deep breathing exercises and release the outcome. And let's just see what we need to know for this weekend. All right, so Spirit, this is for all those who have been intuitively guided to the channel. We're looking for a weekend update. The energies around them, anything to help us. And those who really need guidance, I pray that the guidance comes through for them today. I thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to do freestyle. Okay, well, we have cards coming out already. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Prince of Swords. You know, right off the bat, you know, it's not even because of my own circumstances, but right off the bat, I'm feeling a little bit, you know, someone could be worried. You know, the Prince is a younger energy, you know, can be a child, or someone younger than you. You know, most of the time you look at the Prince, the knights at 40 and younger, but I really don't go by that. It's just it's younger energy. Nonetheless, it looks like there's a worry wrapped around that the King of Pentacles just pop out. So I feel like what this is saying right now is some of you, you know, you could certainly be worried about a child. Let's start this way, though. When you get the Nine of Swords, first thing you want to remember is what I'm worrying about is unnecessary. I know this energy. And this is the type of energy that you need to get control over, because this could very easily turn into depression. You know, I feel it could very easily put you into isolation. So let's remember that what we're being told right now is the majority of the things that we worry about, we don't need to. We don't change the outcome through our worry. Well, I could take that back and say, you know, if I'm in a place of extreme worry, I do need to be careful, because what I think about it bring about. And yeah, it's hard to move out of this energy, but it's possible. So what it's asking you to look at are, maybe even write it down. For some reason, I feel like I'm looking at a tablet, and like these are the lines in the paper. And maybe I'm writing down, like, what is it that grabs me in this way? You know, for some, literally cannot get out of bed. Which, that action alone keeps you in this. Man, I know this energy, because you got to push through. You have to push through no matter what. And it is mirroring the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, let's talk about that. You know, this could certainly be an earth sign for some of you. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But the King of Pentacles is about loyalty. About being able to see the larger picture. The bigger picture. So maybe what I am looking at here, I'm not seeing the details. I'm not seeing the truth. I'm not feeling my way out of this. And the King of Pentacles is almost like saying, there are things that happen in our material world, in the 3D world. And we can worry all we want, but it won't produce what you're looking to produce. It does the opposite. And I'm looking at this Prince of Swords now, who is, you know, energy that's a very fast-moving energy, number one. But it's also energy of truth coming to you. So who's ever in this Nine of Swords right now, it is about the real truth coming to you. This may even be spiritual truth. I'm noticing how his sword is, you know, is touching the heavens. So this could be the spiritual truth that I needed. You know, not to go into twin flames and all that, but, you know, this could be the truth over whether someone is my twin or are they a false twin. You know, have I created that within my own mind, which now feels like the truth, but, you know, and that could just be one scenario there. Okay, let's get the rest of our cards out. I feel like this King of Pentacles is here to help, is here to offer a type of clarity, again, within your 3D world. You know, okay, we got the High Priestess, boy. So this is a lot of internal work this weekend. You know, I'm thinking I'm up here in the Northeast, the United States, and it's just pouring and rainy and, you know, perfect time to dwell deeper into my spirituality. But that's kind of what it feels like. Like this weekend, for some of you, it's about going within. But it's going within because, again, the King of Pentacles is bringing some type of offer to you. And it has truth behind it. Bring this down a little bit. This offer has real truth. And I feel like it's spiritual truth behind it. Something you can trust. High Priestess. High Priestess, you know, she is the keeper of our records. The keeper of our soul, knows the soul's direction, right? She is who we would go to when we are looking to go beyond the veil, to see the truth of the matter. And spiritual healing. Okay. Let's keep going. I have the Empress. Beautiful Empress. Queen of all queens. Look at who's beside her. The Emperor. Wow. Wow. High Priestess with the Empress and the Emperor. I find that very powerful. Very powerful cards. Look at that. The King of Swords. You know, and this may be a person. This, I'm kind of feeling that. So probably, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aries. No, why do I keep saying Aries? Aquarius. Well, for some it's Aries. I do have an Aries card here. And then I have the Queen of Cups. So I have a lot of people on the board, guys. I have a lot of people, and I need one more card. So right now, we have a lot of sword energy, okay? Well, we have a lot of fire, and we have a lot of earth. It's like we have two of everything. One cup so far. So this is showing me that a lot of what this is talking about isn't really even on an emotional level. We're going spiritual this weekend. Let's get one more. Thank you. Oh, two. The Magician, the Alchemist. And hello, the Hierophant, card of Taurus. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcanas for a weekend. Wow. Okay. Let's break this down. Okay, so if I'm going back to the top here, and I feel like the main energy here is within this Prince of Swords. I don't know why, but I feel like he carries a lot of abundance with him. Riches. But it doesn't have to be riches that I can touch. I feel like he's being guided to you. You know, he's looking up. His sword is up. So I feel like what it's saying is, this is spiritual information that's coming to you. This is the truth. This is clarity. This is communication. Communication can be with the King of Pentacles for some of you, but I feel like this is the clarification to allow you to really see the big picture of what's going on, why you're in this Nine of Swords energy. So it's clarity over it, but I have to be able to feel it. I have to be aware of it, because the only thing I worry about with the Nine of Swords is, am I present enough to feel this energy? And, you know, with the Prince of Swords, it's kind of beautiful because, I don't know, like, there's determination there. You know, I almost feel like whether you're asking for this or not, it's coming in. And I definitely feel like this Prince of Swords is telling me, you know, how I just said about if you're a Nine of Swords, you need to be aware. I feel like what he's saying to me now is, not necessarily. I'm going to get through. I'm going to get through. And I have the High Priestess and the Emperor. The Emperor, you know, it's like a time after time. I always feel like that with the Emperor. Like, you know, how did I become the Emperor? It's not easy, right? It is after winning many battles. I had to go through the battles. Whether, you know, and then mirroring with the High Priestess, it could be spiritual battles, spiritual warfare. This can certainly be the energy of you know, and I don't want to say this in a way that scares you, because you always have control over this. And maybe that's what you need to hear. But somehow there's negative energy reaching you, and you're taking it on as your own. You're not meant to, okay? And I'm definitely feeling that for some of you. It's like almost like a spiritual warfare. And the energy that you think that you have to take on, you don't. With the Emperor here, I feel like what he's saying is, you know, you have been here before. You have fought this battle before, and you have won. You have won. There may have been battles that you've also lost, but you were meant to. You still learned. The Emperor in this deck, to me, always gives me a feeling of holiness. Of reminding me of strength. And I do mean strength. I think for some it's saying, you know, the ability to get through anything. And again, we're reminded by the King of Pentacles that it's about the big picture and not all these little things that start to weigh us down. You know, you are the Emperor. Doesn't matter if you're an Aries, you are the Emperor. Emperor rules through love. But he rules, right? He rules his kingdom. This could certainly be asking you to rule your own kingdom. You know, it's almost like, you know, if you look here, you know, you hold the world, you hold your world in your hands. This is about beliefs. And look how he's holding it out. He's holding the world with this holy symbol above it out into the universe. So, as I learn, I also become the teacher. I feel like we're going to be looking at some of the battles that we have gone through. And looking at it from a different point of view. What did I learn? Maybe I didn't learn it yet. You know, the Emperor, you definitely learned it. But this is a process, right? And that's what it feels like. It's a process. And the Empress with that. She's all about nurturing, loving energy. She's earth. She's fire. She's everything. She's the Queen of Queens. You know, to me, I feel Mother Mary in her. I feel like she's asking us to start nurturing ourselves a little better. To get proactive, right? Because she's with the Emperor. So they're coming strong. And the Alchemist is here. So I feel that something is holding someone back. Well, it's your fears. It's your fears that are holding you back. There's no way around that. There's fears holding you back from, it's almost like walking your destiny, right? Walking through your destiny. You're definitely being shown it. You're definitely being shown your strength. And the ability then to move from this energy. Why? Because the truth has come to me. I can see the big picture now. I'm not paying attention to all the tiny little details that are weighing me down, that are bringing me down, and they're holding me down. Alchemist is about remembering you, remembering your strength. And sometimes this is why we look back, so we can see our progress. You know, and then the Hierophant below that, again, do I feel like this is all talking about spiritual, for some, it can be a spiritual awakening. How beautiful is that? Then the King of Swords. He's the ultimate in the truth. It is upright. And the Queen of Cups. It's about opening our hearts. Being able to love. Starting with ourselves. And that's why the Empress is here. It's all about self-love first. Okay, let's bring up the crystal vision. Don't mind my nails. You guys know I like to have my nails done for you. You know, I'm thinking of the High Priestess too, because, you know, the High Priestess, she sits between good and evil, right? She sits between, you know, the lower energies of the world, right? Of the universe, of Earth. And the beautiful blessings, the beautiful healing, the beautiful understanding that's available to us on the other end of that. Okay, I don't know why I just said all that, but alright, so I want to look at the Nine of Swords, the Prince of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Alright, tell me more. Tell me more about this. Huh? Nice. I have the card Judgment. And I have the Hierophant again. Judgment. You know, I feel this coming out, it's talking about self-judgment. You may be judging yourself too harshly. You know, this is about, I mean, two very spiritual cards coming out together. I feel like when you get the card Judgment also, we have to remember it is about our ancestors, right? It is about, it's really about celebration. Celebration over one's life. Celebrations over one's soul journey. And I often think it's about feeling whole again. Feeling like myself again. Knowing who I truly am here. With the help of my soul family. My spiritual team. I have the Two of Pentacles and I have the Four of Cups. Okay. So, Two of Pentacles is the energy of needing to make a choice, needing to make a decision, right? Needing to make a decision regarding my material world. It can be hard to make this decision because there's a lot of factors involved. And I'll tell you, one of them is boredom. Doing the same thing every day. Getting the same results every day. It is feeling unsatisfied with my life. But here I am trying to make a conscious effort to improve it. But it doesn't mean it's easy. You know, she's the juggler. But look at the grace within her. You know, she's got her ballerina shoes on. She's on her tippy toes. She's done this before. She's been here before. If she's not hearing her guidance, it's truly because I am discontent with my own life. Perhaps you don't know how to move yourself out of it, right? You know, this can be a decision between something that may bring me, let's say, an earthly pleasure, but it doesn't suit my soul. You know, that old feeling of everything that is bad for us we want. Why is that? Anyway, but it's clearly showing me that part of this is from your own discontentment of your life. You're not seeing the bigger picture here. You're definitely not seeing the bigger picture. Decision has to be made. Now, I do have the Hierophant. It can be a divorce, a separation. That would certainly bring fear alongside, right? And, you know, if that's your situation with Judgment here, it is almost like the green light to, you know, to understand, number one, why I can't make a decision about my life, why I can't go forward. Either I'm so damn bored that I am stuck in this routine, right? I'm stuck in this routine, and it just keeps bringing me to the same place. So here, I need to make this decision. I definitely need to make it. And, you know, whether it is a divorce, whether I'm staying married or do I divorce, this is telling you that your answers will come to you spiritually this weekend. This weekend. And I mean it. You know, remember, you have to go within. You have to seek. You need a quiet mind. So, you know, of course, there can be many different things here, but, you know, in that regards, it could certainly be, if I don't know, I'm feeling a lot of different things. For some of you, it may be about leaving, you know, moving, like moving away, starting over, starting new. But there is fear attached to that. And actually, I want to look just at the Nine of Swords itself. Hello. It's so funny how my cards are landing today. Beautiful. Ace of Wands. Okay. So what this tells me is it is absolutely possible to move out of this energy and to move out of it quickly. How? I need to start feeling my own fire. I need to stop thinking about everyone around me and think about me. That's my starting point. What do I want out of my life? What do I want? Truly want. So it's not about thinking about what have I lost? What has happened to me? Who beat me up? Who cheated on me? No. This is the opposite. This is What do I want out of my life? If I could put everything down, if it is only my opinion that matters, then this is about going forth. This is the ability to take you right out of that Nine of Swords. So this is telling me also that a lot of other people, a lot of other opinions are also weighing you down within this Nine of Swords. You may want to do one thing, but you're hearing everyone say no. I don't know, Susie, Sally. Both names just came to my mind very strong. Susie, Sally, Sue, Sally. Well, Sue, Sally, this is about doing what you want. This is knowing that you can do it. And by the way, you got your whole soul family. You got your spiritual team ready, right? It's your free will. It's your free will whether you want to stay in this Nine of Swords or to start living. You know, I feel like this is living your authentic life. But yeah, there's other people involved. There's opinions left and right. Doesn't matter. I feel like it's a judgment saying it does not matter. This is your life. Do what brings you passion. And everything else will work itself out. Like-minded people will start to gather around you. Just like you guys have done for me. I just feel like it's saying, there is nothing we cannot do. We need to get ourselves out of that Nine of Swords. Okay. So I just felt like there was more to that. All right, let's look at the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor. I am noticing how the Emperor has his back to the Empress. I don't know why I find that funny, but look at that. I have the Two of Wands is coming out on the High Priestess. So, I don't know. I just want to say do it. Go for it. Go after it. It'll happen. If you have a passion for it, it will find its way into your life. Seek it out. Like really, seek it out. The Two of Wands on the High Priestess. This is about beginning a new path. You know, there can still be a little fear within the Two of Wands, but that's okay, because we're able to move through it anyway. This is definitely a card of intuition, because many times, you know, I'm not sure. I don't know what my outcome's going to be. I am strictly going off my passion and my trust. Trust in my spiritual team, who showed up very strongly for you. Has to be your choice, though. So here it is. Here is this path that you want. It's opening up. Look at that. The beautiful Six of Swords. Okay, Six of Swords, number one, is about things looking up. Things getting better and better and better. Why? Well, we came from the Five of Swords, right? Where there could have been a lot of fighting. A lot of ego. A lot of opinions. A lot of pain. Six of Swords, I start to see that. I realize that I'm living in an ego-based world, and it's not what I want. This is about following my intuition, setting those swords down, not taking them with you. Only the lesson of it. This is strictly following your intuition. Your intuition knows the next step. Knight of Wands. So, what is the Emperor trying to bring You know, I feel like the Empress, with the Six of Swords falling on top of that, you know, it's about her asking you to nurture yourself. I feel like it's also about, you know, with swords, it's within my mind. You know, it's within my mind. And it doesn't mean things didn't happen to me. But within the swords, I'm either hanging on to it or I'm letting it go. If I'm hanging on to it, it doesn't serve me. If I'm letting it go, it means I have learned the lesson. Six Swords, moving up. Things getting better and better and better into the Knight of Wands. So, again, beginning of true passion. And, you know, this feels like passion rushing in. Rushing towards you. And then I have the Page of Swords, which makes perfect sense. So Page of Swords tells me that the only thing I really need to be prepared for is, you know, there may be some challenges that will come my way. There will be. There always are. It's an ebb and flow of life. We just have to know that. We know that we can get through it. So, you know, I feel like the Page is saying, you know, it's like a spiritual warrior. I know that parts may be difficult, but that doesn't stop me. I go forward anyway. I have enough clarity within myself, right? She has the sword. So she can cut through the bullshit. You know, sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But it is 2 steps forward and only 1 step back. And you work your way out of that till it's all forward motion. Okay. You guys, you let me know if my readings are coming across okay to you, okay? Because again, I am really just allowing myself back into this, and I'm so happy I did. It's what I needed to do. But I just want to make sure the messages are coming across okay. They are from me, but, you know, it's not me. Well, it's all of us. This is for all of us, but I want to make sure that you understand too. Alright, we're going to look at the King of Swords, the Alchemist, and the Queen of Cups. You know, with... Whoa, okay. I'm just going to say with the Empress here, next to the High Priestess and the Alchemist, you know, the Nine of Swords, this could certainly be the energy for some of you if you are trying to get pregnant, been having a hard time. This can be the time. And by the way, this can also be a sign of like reincarnation. You know, reincarnation. Could somebody be having a child of, boy, I don't know. You may look right into their eyes and be like, oh, I know you, or they look in your eyes. I've been here before. When the Empress is here for me, I have been here before. I have walked this journey before. I have the wisdom to pull me through and to shine. This is what I have to remember. Emperor rules with love, not anger, not hate. Love, love, love. Okay, I had a couple cards fall. Or fly. They don't fall, they fly. Okay, so I have the 7 of Wands on top of the King of Swords. I have the High Priestess again. On the Alchemist, I have the Hermit. Well, hello. I mean, this is what should have came out in the beginning, right? Because this is what it's all about. Card of Virgo. You know, so some of you could be dealing with Virgo. But, you know, I mean, I had Taurus that showed up multiple times. We're getting multiple cards, so. And then I have the Queen of Wands. And I kind of love that this is, you know, going to be the last card, maybe. We'll see. But because the Queen of Wands is, you know, baby, don't get in my way. I'm just going to jump right over you. You know, I have the clarity I need. I have the passion within me, the fire within me, and I'm going after it. Look at her dresses in motion. She's controlled the beast within her. Maybe even those around her. This is definitely someone who attracts like-minded people to her. I don't sit back and wait. I go after. She never would sit back and wait. I'm going to go after. Okay. So the Seven of Wands with the King of Swords. And, you know, this King of Swords with the Seven of Wands, this could certainly be someone who's been testing your beliefs. You know, maybe they're meant to. Maybe that is what they're there for. You know, someone who could be, yeah, this could be many people, like trying to get you to see it their way, right? To see their truth. But this isn't about their truth. This is about your truth. This whole reading is about your truth. This can be a lot of opinions. This could certainly be coming from a King of Swords for some of you. Making me defend myself constantly. Your bottom row. Well, you know, for some of you, this Nine of Swords is, I do feel like it's coming from this king, okay? For some, just for some of you. Again, he doesn't have to be the King of Swords, but it could be someone who, their communication may be a little sketchy. My way or the highway. You know, I don't care what your opinions are, and I don't mean this, if you're air sign, if you're a male air sign, I don't mean this in against you. But this can be, I mean, let's just face it, we can all be this way when we're operating from our lower energy. So other people trying to control my direction in life. You know, what I do like here is I feel like you are not taking on their beliefs, but they are causing you a lot of stress, confusion. You know, this can be communications, comes in and then it stops, comes in and then it stops. Gossiping. Don't get involved in gossiping. That's only going to bring you negative energy back to you. Yeah, I kind of felt this King of Swords from when I first set him down that, you know, that he was a person and, you know, can be she, right? It just means that they're carrying the more masculine energy of. But it's showing you here the Alchemist and the High Priestess. It's about the truth, your truth. You know, we have to remember the Magician, right? It's the first person we meet along our journey. We have the Two of Wands up here, so we know this is about starting anew. And it doesn't matter what other people's opinions are. Doesn't matter. unless you choose to take them on in a physical way. And if you do that, they have to, stress has to come out of your body in one way or another. And that can be through illness, that can be through aches and pains, that can be through headaches, that can be through excessive crying, it can be through many different things. So if you have these type of emotions or things going on, but you don't know why, you need to look deeper. What is the job of the Hermit? The Hermit is about going within. I'm seeking spirituality. I'm seeking soul growth. I'm seeking my way. I'm seeking unconditional love. And why? So then I can then turn around and be a beacon of light to the world, to myself, to my family, to whoever needs it. Nothing is without purpose. But when you're living your true path, your true calling, what a joy. This is all about going in with this weekend, going deep. Well, we shouldn't look at it as work. It's fun. It's enlightening. It's finding out who you truly are, finding out what your purpose is, figuring out that all this crap doesn't mean shit, right? It doesn't mean anything in the long run. We gotta start seeing the big picture. It's about loyalty, but we gotta be loyal to ourselves too. And, the Hermit's falling on the Queen of Cups, so, it could certainly represent a water sign for you. But this clarity I feel, is more about, I'm learning how, let's face it, we feel so damaged, right? We feel damaged after relationships and after breakups and that. And we forget to look at the growth. We forget to look at the experience itself and what did I gain? What have I learned? What am I doing? Am I blocking myself off from love entering into my plane? Here you are. And this really is the only way out of it. You do need clarity over this. It's the first card that came out. I know some are going to be like, well, that's kind of boring this week and I got to go within. Well, you know what? It's a whole new world. I feel like the High Priestess is saying, I feel many of us, I feel like we're all psychics, okay? All of us. It's how well it's developed. I know some say, no, you should not be able to look through the veil. No, it doesn't serve you. Well, I disagree. I think every lifetime is important. And the ability to, this is not about going within and then asking Spirit, show me my past, show me everything to the outcome. They're going to show you the next steps. But this is about belief. I have to have my own belief system, right? Screw everyone else's. Listen to other people's ideas, but you don't have to take them on. You are a spiritual being. Okay. I know I said it was going to be short, but I don't feel like it's over yet. So there are going to be certain cards I want to look at on their own, okay? So I'm going to look at the King of Pentacles. Oh my, my, my. Four of Wands. Hello. Wow. You know, I feel like for some of you, I feel like what this whole reading is about is perhaps preparing you for love that wants to come in. Will you feel it? Will you recognize it? This could certainly be the return of this King of Pentacles for some. You know, communication coming back in. You know, with the Four of Wands sitting on top of that, I trust it. I would trust that information. You know, and, well, I want to tell you to trust it, but I feel first I have to deal with this. Because I don't feel like you're going to trust it if you're in this energy. You may even push it away. Probably not even on purpose. But I just feel like there's something, you know, this King of Pentacles is probably going to offer you some type of truth that I feel that will allow you to see the truth. They're being sincere. You guys know that's my soulmate card, right? And I know it's not a soulmate card. Jeez. Oh my. Okay. I have the Three Swords. And I have the Page of Wands. So this is definitely energy for some of you of coming back together, right? And it's showing the Three Swords right in between it. This is energy that I'm probably still dealing with. I'm sure, you know, the King of Pentacles, well, we probably did it to each other. We can't always put the blame completely on someone else. They can't have 100% of the blame. It's impossible. But we'll put 80% on them for right now. So this is someone who has definitely done something that's affected you, right? You know, we look at these Three Swords. How many swords, 1, 2, 3, are actually touching her? The rest of these are all unnecessary. So, this feels like part of that, for some of you, is this Three of Hearts, Three Swords. I often feel past, present, and future within the Three Swords. So, what do I mean by that? Well, it's past pain, right? A past action that caused me this pain. Present, because it's still affecting me in my present day. Future, because if I don't deal with it, if I don't see it, let it go, whatever I need to do here, then it does become part of my future. But we have the Page of Wands following that. Oh, I have cards down here too. So this is about a passionate new start. If I allow it. I love that the Four of Wands came out first. Because it's telling us that we can trust this energy. We can trust it. And then, hello, you're the Two of Cups. And Justice. Beautiful. I look at this, I see my sister, you guys know that. She's a Libra, and I see her in that card. Like, I see that energy of the spiritual warrior, right? The light worker. The wounded warrior. I'm here for purpose. I'm here to show you clarity. Over this beautiful Two of Cups. So it's a soulmate energy. You know, maybe you didn't feel it or they didn't feel it. This can certainly be twin flame too. You know, I have to put that out there because it does feel a little bit like that. And, you know, I feel like justice is like, bing, like taking a sword and like, bing, to both of you, awakening both of you. And maybe the King of Pentacles has already felt it. And now justice is coming for you. Card of Libra. Balance. Balance. Beautiful balance within here. This is about love. Love. With this king. At this moment, it's about love. Okay. Okay, I was going to say, I want to look at the Emperor. I have the Seven of Pentacles. Well, that makes complete sense. Seven of Pentacles is about my intentions that I have put into the universe a long time ago. Seven of Pentacles, 7 is about the lesson. What's the lesson within the Seven of Pentacles? Patience. Patience. Patience for what I've asked the universe to bring me, what I've asked myself to bring me. Four Swords. Four Swords is about taking the time I need. This is about spiritual clarity. This is about understanding my previous lessons so I can move on. This is taking the time out I need. Right? This is allowing Spirit to touch you, to guide you. I often feel she's asleep because many people have a hard time feeling Spirit around them, and when you're sleeping, that's when your mind shuts off and your soul is active. And coming on the Emperor. So, I mean, could it be Aries? Sure, for some of you. Definitely feels more about the message. So, I have to be patient. I have to trust, right? I put my affirmations into the universe. And now I gotta believe. I gotta believe it. I gotta believe it's possible. Or what's the sense? You know, I don't know. I just feel like when we're sitting by a tree, we have all the wisdom that we need to make it through, to understand. This could be a checkup on, okay, so just looking to see where my seated intentions are now. How close are they to me? You've been here before. You know, it's like not your first rodeo. And I often feel this is gaining awareness of that, especially sitting on the Emperor. So, it's about patience and understanding. You know, this can also talk about be aware of your affirmations, what you're putting into the universe, right? Because this is about manifesting those seeds becoming reality, becoming tangible. Maybe I really need to make sure I know what seeds I'm planting, because whatever I'm planting today will be my tomorrow. Need to be aware. Okay. Let's just look at the High Priestess. Look at that. So, for some of you, this is about a guardian angel. This is about your guardian angel helping you on this path. Knight of Pentacles is a slow but steady movement. He does. This could certainly be lifetime after lifetime, right? Because I'm thinking of that long, long journey, but it doesn't stop him. I just feel like this is energy that always will be and always has been. Got a lot of cards with her. I have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful Ace of Pentacles. Page of Cups. The Magician again. And the Ace of Swords. Wow. I would expect nothing less from the High Priestess. So she's really giving us a peek here. What I've been waiting for. What I've been calling to me is about to show up. It's coming. You know, I love Pentacles because, I mean, I don't know. I just do. I think it's the potential of anything and everything. I can take that Pentacle any way I want. You know, if you look at this, it is one loop. It's an uninterrupted, I don't know, form. Always been, always will. You know, it's not like snippets of rope or twine or, that's not what you call that, but it's all connected into one. So here comes this opportunity. And through this opportunity, yes, for some, this could be the Queen of Cups. You know, male or female, but Queen of Cups, a water sign that you've been waiting for. This could also be the opportunity to truly learn how to open your heart. I mean, face it, you are never going to be fully able to enjoy love until your heart is completely open. You just won't. You will not be able to experience the pure joy of it if you're filled with fear. So it makes sense the Knight of Pentacles would be like, you know, this is a slow and steady movement, so you have time in between these life events to figure it out, to learn the lesson, and then move on, right? This is the Ace. I'm not bringing anything with me. This is a beautiful potential for you. I don't know, since the beginning of time. Kind of what I feel. So then I have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, number one, is about self-love. So maybe some of this time that I'm waiting is because I truly have to learn to love myself. All of myself. All of myself. And once I do that, then I have the Magician. It's time to go. Time to move forward. Got the Ace of Pentacles right above them. You know, whatever fear remains, here I am to remind, you know, here I am to remind you of everything that's within you. You know, you don't have to go seeking these tools. They already belong to you. You just have to be able to call on them. And look at that. So the High Priestess wants to bring you clarity over the truth of what you need to hear, of what you need to move forward. I love the Ace of Swords in this card because I just see the vine, the beautiful rose vine just climbing up, right? You know, we've gone through a lot to get to the Ace, right? We need to, you know, this is about putting our mind back at even, I feel. Being able to clear the past, the cobwebs, everything, and start new. I feel this is the ultimate understanding. You may be really finding some beautiful spiritual things, blessings this weekend. And if I don't stop talking, it's never going to get to you. But I love that. So what's the High Priestess want to bring you? Clarity. Clarity. So that you can move forward. Healing. You got to seek that healing. Self-love. And, you know, the self-love is coming over this King of Swords that had the Seven of Wands, right? So for some of you, this is, you know, someone could have certainly, well, of course, did a number on you. But you got to build yourself back up. With the Magician right here, I got to build myself back up. I got to pick myself back up, and I got to get moving. I've got to live my life. You know, you may be finding your purpose this weekend. You may be finding your twin flame this weekend. I feel like this is about answers. Questions being answered. The one thing I have to remember here, though, is I need to have a quiet mind. It doesn't mean there can't be noise around you. Many times I put my headphones on and I listen to music. I get signs through the music, but it's like background, but it allows me to let go of things. It just works for me. That's just one of many things I do. But I feel like what this is saying is you're going to be hearing some truths, some real truth, spiritual truth, spiritual paths being revealed. Being revealed. Questions over the person I love. Can I trust this person? This is the truth coming to you, no matter what the truth is, right? And, you know what, I want to just take, and then I'm going to end it. I'm going to take a couple cards just on the Ace of Swords itself. Oh my God, look at that, the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. I have to say the King of Pentacles has been so prominent in all my readings for probably at least the last 4 months, if not longer. Now I am involved with the King of Pentacles, and so part of that can be for me, but no, that's not. You know, my guides don't give me information that's just for me. This is for the collective. But maybe I meant to tell you that just so you know. Look at that. I have the Moon card. Okay. So, the Moon card. This is about things that have not been uncovered yet. Things that I may not be aware of. They don't have to be bad. They can be beautiful. The truth coming over that. You could certainly be a Pisces or Cancer here too, by the way. So, whatever was hidden now is revealed. Whatever maybe I couldn't hear, I now can hear. Whatever I couldn't take on, let go of, I'm now able to. This King of Pentacles is important for a lot of you. And you even may, you know, again, it's coming out on the Queen of Cups. So you may be a water sign dealing with an earth sign. But don't worry about the signs, okay? Okay, one more. Let's look right at the Ace of Pentacles. And then I'm going to let you go. I'm enjoying it. That's why I don't want to end it. I'm enjoying the reading. Okay. Alright, tell me more just about the Ace. us about this Ace of Pentacles. Six of Wands, beautiful. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. Look at that. So this Ace of Pentacles is almost feels like a reward. Can be recognition. You know, recognition for a job well done that now promotes you to the next level. You know, however that looks for you. This is the victory card. You know, this is the overcoming card. And it moves into the Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Wands, which is about intensity. Quick action. Sometimes it's chaotic. You know, and I'm looking how we have the Eight of Cups, and it's like she's walking away from that energy. Right? So she's walking away from that. So this can certainly be the, you know, victory over everybody else's ideas and problems and you name it, right? Too much comes at us. Makes us want to walk away. That's probably what we should do anyway. You know, this is telling you, yes, follow your desire. The Eight of Cups is about my desire. Number one, my desire. What is my desire? And I don't know, I often feel chaos within this energy because it's coming in so fast, it's coming in with intensity. It feels like it's all over the board. So for me, it's really feeling like this is really other people getting in the way of your destiny. Right? We can be, you know, Spirit offers us opportunities, but we have the free will to say yes or no, to accept or deny. I feel like you're accepting here. Because this is on, remember, the Ace of Pentacles. So this Ace is giving us the energy to go after our desires victoriously. You know, you may have to make a quick decision on something. You may. But that's okay because, you know, even with that, it's knowing the right thing to do. It's feeling the right thing to do. And it is about going after your own desire. You know, the Eight of Cups, I don't have mayhem behind me. I have clarity. And where's she moving to? She's moving into the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the time when we really are enjoying our journey. We get to celebrate everything that we've accomplished up until this point. Again, another card of trusting my intuition. Feeling it. I know which way to go. You know, you're being, it's like a helping hand. Again, a guardian angel. Okay, guys. So much for a short reading, but this weekend is about clarity. It is the ability, you know, for some it's love also. But what it's all starting with is me looking at these swords. And if they are not going to do anything for me, I just need to get over it. I need to let them go. I need to understand they no longer serve me. Matter of fact, they do the opposite. I need to get out of bed. I need to put one foot in front of the other. Just like I'm doing right now through this very difficult time in my life. I know thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking is going to bring me trouble. So it's action. I decided to take action instead. I love you guys. I really hope that you understand this reading, number one, because again, it is requiring you or asking of you to take that time to spend some time with Spirit. Talk to them just like they're sitting right next to you. They are. And once you do that, look at what happens. Look at the way your life changes. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your donations. Number one, I have to say that because, well, you know, funeral cost and unexpected. I don't want to get into that, but and then not being able to do readings at the same time. You know, I am taking a financial hit. I'm okay with that. Don't get me wrong. I can deal with that. But you guys, I cannot believe your beautiful donations. I mean, how did I get so lucky in my life to find you guys? You know, I'm blessed, and I know that. So thank you. Thank you for, I don't know, letting me lean on you for a little while. Thank you. I'm glad I did this reading. You know, I'm feeling my way back again, so please bear with me, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to cut it there and just tell you how much I love you. Have a fantastic weekend. You know, if the weather is not so great where you're at, well, perfect time to seek clarity. I love you. Thanks, guys. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.